Las Vegas count thousands. Champagne and good vibes. We can fly to Sicily just to eat Italian.
Yeah.
Las Vegas penthouse, when it count thousands. Do you remember, yeah, we grew up in them houses.
Did you sing it?
Projects. La, 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 la. Champagne and good vibes. Champagne and
I'll
good
subscribe to you and it'll be coming. Oh, there you go. There you go.
Champagne and good vibes.
I'll be doing both.
Ain't till tomorrow.
That's why I'm telling you. That's why you don't have people that subscribe. They don't got YouTube.
I know, I be going to people's phones. I be like, yo, I can't get YouTube on your phone. You don't want no issue. It's Wisdom Wednesdays, man. Pull up. 514 is in the check-in. Hit that share button. Michaela, good morning, good morning. Hit that share button, hit that share button. Hit that like button, hit that notification button. Hit that subscribe button. If you ain't subscribed, go subscribe now because next week it's YouTube. It's YouTube Mondays, baby. And get money.
I'm Max B wavy, all white everything, Dolce and Gabbana. So crazy, my whip's so crazy.
Done.
See that program you have, you should have both. You should have both of them.
Dante's getting ready to get high with me.
Yeah, right.
Yo. Chino, what up, sis? Good morning, sis. Champagne and good vibes. Champagne and good vibes. Ralph, what up, cousin? Dion, what up, cuz? What up, fellas? Nothing but love, man. You already know. Jacinia, what's good? Good morning. Well, it's Wisdom Wednesdays, you already know. So, you know what I'm saying? I need y'all to tap in. So everybody hit that share button. We're going to run it one more time. You know how we do it.
See, now what I told you, for those that don't have YouTube, what did I tell you? Grab the thing, right? Like I showed you before, and just put it on your page like this. So they don't even have to subscribe. If they don't have the subscription, they can just tap it.
Yeah, they can hit it, right? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Cisco. Good morning, man. Hit that share button, man. Let everybody in Fort Greene Projects know. This the No Longer Trap podcast, you heard? The hottest podcast in the city, you heard? I just like it. Used to pull up in that hoop ride.
See now, boom, watch this. I'm with what's the name?
Dope show. You know we sponsored by no other than Fit First. Shout out to my boy Joe Leezy down there killing Fupus. If you ain't went down there to Fit First, man, you playing games, man. The summer's here, man. Stucky Stuck. What up, Stuck? Hit that share button, Stuck. Hit that subscribe button. You're probably already a subscriber, but if you're not, Wheezy Wheeze, what's up, little bro? Hit that share button. Hit that like button. Hit all the buttons, goddammit. Shout out to High Tolerance. I'm still smoking Haze tea. I'm on my last man.
My whip's so crazy. Pull up with my baby. Fly to LA.
How about my last bag? Peg 8. Big Bo. Shout out to my big brother, Big Bo, in the check-in.
Big Bo, what up?
Housing. La 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 la. Hey, yo, I used to say nah 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 nah, right? And Dante said to me, "Hey man, you know what that song says? La la la, right?" I say no, and I still be saying nah nah nah. You know I'll fuck a song up. I'll fuck a song up quick.
See how I did that? That's what you should be doing on your own page. So that again, all they have to do is just tap it.
Yeah, you gotta, today we're gonna show you how to do that one more time. One more time and I'm gonna get it. Hey, yo, I need everybody. Oh, shit, Ko-Fi's on the check-in, man. I wanted to see my boy Ko-Fi here this morning with me, man, because I know that it was going to be epic when you here, and I want Dante here when you come here, Ko-Fi. So when you come here, oh, my God. Because I was just asking, in our city right now, right, we got a lot of relationship problems. I ain't gonna lie. Everybody's acting like it's peaches and cream, but shit is going on in the city, and everybody. And see, the best thing everybody can do. I'm gonna give y'all advice on your relationship right now. I swear to God, this is the best. I don't even know if you agree on this.
Go ahead, talk.
But I'm gonna tell you like this: the best relationship problem I can give everybody right now is to mind your own business and worry about your own relationship.
No, that's 100.
Worry about your own relationship, man. I'm not ask me about nobody's relationship. I'm not commenting on nobody's relationship. I gotta worry about my own situation. I can't worry about man. You people out there worried about people's relationships, and y'all relationships are in trouble. Come on, man. Every time, right, Dante, I be seeing the people that's always talking about somebody else's relationship, always comment, your relationship is terrible. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm hearing
we have to stop worried about our own shit, bruh. That shit there, man, that motherfucking girl was a cheat. That nigga been a cheat. What the hell you gonna keep? You can't feed you. What you gonna beat it in her head? You gonna beat it in his head? Come on, man. Worry about your own shit. Worry about your situation.
Preach.
Oh man.
Preach.
Hit that share button. Hit that like button, man. Yo. And I gotta say this too, man. It's one of my topics. I want to start it off with it. I want to say. First and foremost, I'm a Little Durk fan. All right, that's well documented. That's well understood. I respect that man. You know what I'm saying? But I respect him more. You know why, Dante?
Talk to me.
He feeds everybody around him.
Okay.
All right? He puts everybody around him in a situation to make money. Yo, I sat there last night and I was watching this documentary on their whole cruise, Chief Keef and the whole drill, on how he put everybody 600 duty low. He put everybody around him in a winning situation, man. Chief Keef didn't do that.
Ain't most of them dudes like Little Durk and them from his family tree?
Nah, they're from a family tree, but you just got to understand that what I just learned was, right, Dante, it's two crews. O-Blocks consist of two crews.
Ah.
See, people thought Durk was really from O-Block. Durk's not from O-Block.
Ah.
Durk's from what they call the zoo, the 300. That's why he always says it in his rhymes. We didn't get that because we never seen the documentary on you know what I'm saying? But King Von is from, rest in peace, King Von. He's from O-Block.
And so is who's that other dude?
All right.
Little Reese and them, right?
No, Little Reese is from 300. Little Reese is from where Durk's from. You know what I'm saying? So I mean that's what I seen. You understand what I'm saying? That
was homeboy that got shot. What's his name? The one that got killed in the good part of Chicago.
Oh, FBG Duck.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to FBG Duck. FBG Duck was from the 63rd part of Chicago.
Okay.
That was the ops. See what people does not understanding is about gang culture, right? And people in Rhode Island don't even understand this. And I just had to really understand this. There's two gangs out there. The Gangster Disciples and they got. So what it is they break them in as mad different gangs though. It could be the Gangster Disciples 400 block.
Right.
It could be the Gangster Disciples 300 block. It could be Gangster Jungle Zoo. And so you understand what I'm saying? That's how it goes out there. You understand what I'm saying? So it's kind of different. You know what I'm saying? But
Chicago is its own animal.
yeah, exactly. But I don't glorify none of that. What I glorify is Dirk, how he really takes care of his people, man.
Little Uzi.
Huh?
Little Uzi.
I don't even know Little Uzi.
Did you just say Little Uzi Vert? Or you talk about Dirk?
Dirk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't even know Uzi Dirk. Oh, I heard of
It
it.
sounded like you said Little Uzi. That's what.
Nah, Dante, you're high.
He said, I'm high. I'm good.
You all right, Dante? Hey, you
We got a playback.
Yeah, you got a contact. Hey, we got a playback. Did I say Little Uzi Vert? Yeah, because I know I didn't say Little Uzi Vert. You know what I'm saying? Nah, but you know, that's the key. That's the key to when you got a team. That's what I learned from that. I was in the shower thinking that everybody got to be able to hold their own weight, right. And that's what Dirk be saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? His crew, everybody in his crew holds their own weight, no matter what they do.
That's the same thing as LeBron James.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, his whole like Worldwide West and all them. Like his agent went to school to become an agent. He's one of the becoming one of the top agents in the NBA. Because they were trying to ice him out because he didn't have the paper. So he went to school and got his papers, and now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Their team doing the same.
Shout out to LeBron James, the king. You heard?
King.
Shout out to LeBron, man. But yeah, man, LeBron, you gotta get our Lakers back together, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause we ain't liking what's going on over there in LA. I'm telling you that now. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my Laker fans. You know what I'm saying? Ashley on the check-in. What's going on with you? Good morning. Hit that share button. Hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? I got a question for Dante.
Talk to me. What we doing? What we doing today?
All right. Why do women? Why do men choose women with children more or less than women without children? Because if you look at the statistics, it says that.
It depends on who you hanging with. Because I know a lot of dudes that have kids that actually want women without kids. You know why? No stress, no drama. Because like when you living in a household with a bunch of kids.
But they always end up. I seen that same scenario. But they always end up with a woman with a kid.
Because here's the thing, right? It's a different dynamic. When a female don't have children.
Why don't you want a woman with children?
But I'll keep saying the same thing because
We
again,
could-
I
we
don't
don't
want to
even-
play tug of war with you trying to raise your children. See, the thing about it with me is like, see, I'm a person of structure, and I'm a person of standards. So I'm sitting up there and I'm saying, yo, let's get this done because we older. We should be wiser. I was telling somebody this the other day. I was like, we older and wiser. It's like, why are we arguing about bettering ourselves? I'm not trying to go backwards. I'm trying to move forward. I'm trying to progress. So if I'm arguing with you and debating with you on how to raise your structure and your family, that's not my situation. So why would I even be arguing with you on that one? Because again, you knew what I was going through. And what happened? Gave it to Chris Brown and kept it moving. And leveled up. So the next time people see me, I'm leveling up. So the fact of the matter is, if you're not helping me leveling up, what you helping? You keeping me down. You keeping me suppressed.
Keeping you suppressed. So, is there a chance that a woman with children can keep a man like you at bay?
Every situation could work for the individual. If
What
they
would you
want
need to work? You would need total control?
No.
Or you would need, no.
Not control. Because
Respect.
not just respect. See, watch Trap. See, here's the thing. She has her situation. That's her situation. I don't have a situation. So I'm coming into her situation. Now, sometimes some people could show aggravation through the situation, frustration. Now, if I'm coming in to make that situation calmer, that's my job as a man to do that. If she ain't letting me be the man and letting me hold down my role, then that's what she's trying to do. She's trying to be the man. So you know what? Be the man in your own castle. So why we can't have two kings in the castle?
It's impossible.
So if you want to be the king, be
It's
the
impossible.
king. So why am I going to go in your castle and argue with how you want to rule your castle?
It's impossible.
It's simple math.
It's impossible.
It's impossible.
So that's the thing. So when you ask a question like that, see, it's the first you got to put it in the individual. The individual, what do they want? Because like I learned that at a young age because my stepfather, he had 4 kids with my mother. So there's a house full of 6 kids. As a child, I knew it was rowdy. Mm-hmm. I went over his girlfriend's house. Guess what I noticed? It was calm, cleaner. He ain't have to tell me that. I picked that up instantly.
Like if she had no kids.
No, she ain't have no kids.
Yo, no, but I see some. There's not a lot. There's not a lot. I'm not gonna say that.
What do you say? Oh yeah, why is that? Why do you feel that's better for you? Because some people just can't be single. Some people can, and I always wondered. When I always say proper perspective, it's like, okay, so here's the thing. Some women don't want children. So why they date men with children?
Why?
Because they want to take care of children. They just don't want none of their own.
They don't want to be a burden. Because they still want to be able to go live their life, their best life, but they still want to feel the feeling of nurturing a child.
Correct. Women are nurturers. See, if you put the position, women are nurturers, men are disciplined. I'm not saying that.
Not all women are nurturers.
Women are supposed to be nurturers, and
Yes.
I agree with you. Not all women are, but you got to ask yourself why she's not. See, that's why I keep saying every situation is different. You can't like right now. If I go a date from this day forward, if I go date 10 different females, right? I have to approach each and every one of them differently. You know why? They're all different. So if you sit up there coming up with the same, my word, ideology, guess what you're doing? You're making a comparison to women that don't think the same. So you're already setting them up for failure.
Facts. Mm-hmm. That's a fact. You're setting them up for straight failure.
Because so watch this. I'm going to use a scenario. You meet one woman who has finances, a house, her own car. You meet another woman who don't have that. She live in an apartment. She don't even have a car.
Oh, some woman said something.
What she said?
Ashley, what did Ashley
What
say?
does it matter what someone has or does? What about, okay, see, now watch. I'm going to address that. So now, as a man, which one are you going to be more attracted to? The person that has more than the person that doesn't. Why? Because again, with the person that doesn't, guess what you have to do? Drive them around. They don't have a car. Or you're coming out your pocket to pay for them to get around. Yes or no?
Absolutely.
You know how many dudes told me, yo, D, because they know, they be like, yo, I know you good with relationships. Yo, man, my girl, man, I be getting tired of driving her around. Yo, some dudes are tired of doing that.
Hey, yo, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, yo, to my females in my city, this is a PSA. You gotta learn how to drive. You have to have your own car. If you're trying to get a man, and you trying to really get a man, you have to get a car, bro. Cause no man don't want no woman with no car.
I'm trying to tell you.
Can you see that? Just like a woman don't want no broke ass. What does no? There's some women that do want broke dudes.
We could break that down too. That's
What?
the control factor.
Oh God!
Because here's the thing. As long as
A woman rather pay for a man than have an equal.
here's the situation.
That's what you're saying.
You said it on your podcast. If he don't have nowhere to live, no car, he's totally relying on her.
Yep.
She already know where's he going.
Where's he going? He ain't going nowhere.
In-house penis.
Yeah, a homeless section. A homeless section. But what if see? That's what I'm saying, right? So you're telling me a woman rather spend money taking care of a broke ass motherfucker so she can control him?
If she's doing it, you got to give me another reason why you're doing that. This is what I do when I talk to people.
You can have good sex.
Okay, but is that good enough to keep somebody? Because again, you can get good sex from a guy. Yo,
All right, let's ask the females. Is good sex worth keeping a man?
that's broke though. You said he was broke. He ain't got nothing going on for himself.
Yeah, I'm just saying. If he ain't got nothing going on, One time for the wake up, one time for the kick
Definitely
up.
on point, but no woman with a man with nothing, no car, no money. Nah, we have to have our own motion.
No. She said no. Anna said
See,
no.
I'm trying to tell
Kelly
you.
said no.
No, but notice all the women that saying no,
Never.
they in good positions.
Salam alaikum to the op. Yo, hey, yo, and that's another. Oh,
She
I didn't
said
even
no,
talk
you can
about
have
that
hood
yet.
sex on a one night stand. Exactly, I agree. Hey, go to the telly, bust it down, peace. You don't know where I live or none of that.
I'm saying women can't deal with that.
No. Dude,
Then women can't deal with
I
that.
see a lot of females in situations that I be like, how did you get in that situation?
Yes,
How'd you get in that?
Yes.
You, because I know your situation. Like, how'd you get in that?
Yo,
But you know what it is?
some of
Loneliness.
these women,
Loneliness.
y'all are into some situations. Oh my God.
Loneliness is a. Listen, you know how many women told me
When I was
they
lonely,
were lonely?
When I was lonely, I jerked off.
But that's you.
Yeah, but they got toys out here in the streets.
Listen, you actually want someone. It's not always about sex. Someone to talk to, some form of companionship. See, here's the thing. People can put on this mirage like it's about one thing, but deep down when they by themselves, I said you gotta face the reality of who you really are when you by yourself.
Oh hell yeah, man! I had to find out too many times who I was by myself. Hey, yo, I used to cry.
See?
Hey, yo, why do every time, right? When something bad happens, we blame the devil.
Accountability. Accountability. That A on your chest. You know what I learned about women that none of them ever, excuse me, I don't want to say y'all don't. There's a few that does not want to accept accountability.
Absolutely.
You be accountable for your own actions.
Hey, yo,
Hold up before you go.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to say this. How come y'all want to sit there and blame the man for what he put you through, right? Didn't you choose him? You could have said no, right? And then if you chose the wrong person in the beginning, why it seem like you choose this wrong person again? Again. And again, I know a chick who had 4 baby fathers.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even, you know how I knew she had 4 different fathers? I was looking at the pictures of the kids and I was like, yo, yeah, these kids don't got the same father. So I was asking my other friend, I could understand the first 2, but how she get in the 3rd situation? And I met a 4th one, and here she goes saying, why you judging her? I didn't judge her, I asked the question. What are you talking about? So it's like, why you keep making the decisions that's putting you in positions that bring you backwards, not moving you forward? So now she's not even with that dude, and guess what? So now you're trying to meet somebody, and guess what? You're 4 dudes in, 5 kids in. If that dude don't have kids or he want to have kids, what do you think that conversation is going to be about?
Abortion.
Huh?
Abortion.
What do you mean abortion? No, I said if he don't have kids, she already got 5.
Oh, and then she gets pregnant?
No, remember what I said. Each situation is different. So when you get into, okay, in her situation, she got 5 kids with 4 different dudes.
Oh God.
So when she meet the next guy, who she have to meet if she feels like her situation is gonna be successful? Because if she meets somebody like me and I want a kid, I got a basketball team with a 6-man.
Oh man.
You see what I mean?
It was unheard of.
And what happens if she don't want to have a kid? That's gonna be a problem.
It's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard.
He said IJS. Who the hell is that? Who's IJS?
What's going on over there?
No, that's Unique said. He said, "Be careful, you starting to sound like me." Oh, me. Oh, okay. Nah, it's not. Listen, Unique. Honestly, the truth of the matter is, you bring me here because you see I have something to offer. Some of the people that listen to me say he has something to offer.
Yes.
Now, this is my position. Why? Because I took accountability for myself. So in each and every relationship that I was in, if it failed, even if it was her fault, I still took accountability in it.
Me too. I take accountability. I take accountability because You know, a lot of
See, she said I don't date guys without kids because if feelings get going, I ain't having no more. That's gonna be you're trying to eliminate the arguments. That's what you're trying to do when you get in a relationship. So if I don't have kids, like she just said, so we're in a situation. She told me she don't want to have no more kids, and I'm pressing her for kids. What's gonna happen? She gonna be frustrated. You know what she gonna do? She gonna resent me. So she gonna be bucking at me because I'm trying to put her in a position that she said she didn't want to be in.
Wow. So that right there, like, that gives a perspective on things, especially women that go out. So now when I see a woman that only goes out, so I know that she only goes after men with no kids because she doesn't want no kids.
Right, because here's the thing.
But she has no kids. But I never seen her date a man with kids.
So, like I said, my ex, you know what she said to me? And I don't know why we keep calling people ex. Somebody I used to deal with, you know what she said to me? She don't want to have
Because
children.
that's the proper way, Dante.
No, that's not. I'm not.
What's the proper way?
A person that I met along the long of my life.
You was with her for 10 years.
No, I was with her for 4. But
No, but I'm just saying, if you was with her for 10 years, is she your ex? What is she?
someone I used to kick it with. But I'm gonna figure out a good one. But she said she didn't want to be responsible for someone else's life. That's why she don't want children. She don't want to be responsible for someone else's life. That's why I said some people have an ideology.
All right, so you don't want to be responsible for somebody else's life. So what field do you work in? So if you work with children in the school and somebody was going to harm the children, you wouldn't protect somebody else's children with your life?
Who
Ask
would do
yourself that person.
Well, she's a
Said
female.
that to you. Yeah.
No, she
Listen.
worked. You want to know? She's a school teacher.
And how can you say that?
When she said responsible, she talked about directly her life. She's indirectly responsible for them children that she teach.
Nah, she's directly responsible when they're in her classroom.
No, what I mean by indirectly, she knows there's no attachment because when she leaves the classroom, they don't go home with her.
Oh, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about in that classroom. She's
Oh, no,
directly
she's
responsible.
she goes hard for them kids.
That's what I'm saying.
Come out her own pocket and everything.
So why wouldn't she? So why wouldn't she feel comfortable with having a stepkid? She just used that excuse. I don't want to have somebody else. You have 30 kids and you're responsible for. That's not a good excuse.
You ever heard a female who said she liked her nieces and nephews because she could give them back? I know you heard that before.
Yeah, I think I kind of did hear that.
See?
I heard a lot of females without kids that say I love my niece.
And I'm going to answer your question. I'm letting him rock.
Well, what's her question?
She said, what if the kids are grown and not in the house? Again, you know how most people will look at that? Somebody without kids. Because the kids ain't there. It's all about space and a mindset, if you really think about it.
Yes.
What do people want? Quietness.
Yes.
Sometimes, remember, if you at work or you out there grinding or doing something outside the house, when you come home, there's sometimes you just want to relax. You're just like, yo, I got to get my mind right.
Yes.
So when somebody
I do all the time.
When somebody coming in there aggravating you, the first thing you want to do is like, shut up. You want to just say, shut up. Like, let me get this time for myself. So then you go for what? A walk? You go for a drive? That's why sometimes people go, you know how many people I know who, when they get off of work, they go to bars because they don't want to go home. They rather go and drink.
Hey, yo, I got a confession. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. When I used to do that before. Yo, you want to detour everywhere but home because you know home is chaotic. If home's chaotic, man, yo, all you females, I'm telling you right now, if home is chaotic, a man's never gonna want to go there.
I'm trying to tell you.
He's gonna want to go there his last, yo, I'm telling you. If it's his peace, yo, that's why I always if you go to my podcasts if you go back, I said this before, yo, be his peace.
Yes.
That's why, right? And I want to talk about this. Shout out to my big women. And hold on, I don't want to say her name. I was talking with a big woman, and she was like, "Trap, you know why a lot of time big women steal a lot of men and women can't believe they did? Because big women know how to cater to a man.
Correct.
Are they taught that?
You know, okay, here's proper perspective. She's competing with looks, but if she got a financial structure, you know, this might be controversy, but I know this big chicks, they suck real good.
Oh God!
They suck.
No, you're a man of God. You're a man of God.
I told you.
Yeah, but you're a man of
I
God.
put numbers on the board.
I know,
though.
but you put numbers on. But you're a man of God, brother.
Yo, I can't. I'm not gonna. One of the things about me is I told you the only thing you can say about my character is sex before marriage. That's it. You can't say nothing else. I don't do people wrong.
So sex is an addiction. So you're addicted to sectatic?
No. First of all,
Are you addicted
I got
to?
self-control,
No.
Playboy. I got self-control.
Yo, we had this conversation earlier. Yo, but no, I'm just saying, man. That's
See, look. Absolutely yes. I told you. Yo.
what happened.
He's some young fat guy said absolutely yes. Every
Shout
once
out
in
to
a
my
while,
big brother
take that
Dre.
sabbatical before going home and get yourself situated and ready for the task at hand. That is called home. It's not. It's a bad thing. It's just that you just recharging the battery to deal with something other than work, which is sometimes a beautiful thing. I agree with that, Benny. See, it sounds like we all over the place, but that's how chaotic life is. So what it is that people got to do is bring structure to. That's what a relationship and what Unique was saying. When you work and operate as a team, that's when the structure is there. So like, here's the thing, right? So a woman could be at home with the kids. She want to break too. That's why there got to be some kind of communication. Because if you working, you know what, honey? Let me get a depressed time, and I'm gonna come hold down the kids so you can go depress yourself. Sometimes she need to go out and go do what she got to do.
Unwind.
Huh?
Unwind.
Right. So that's what, see, one of the things with me, and I keep saying, like, if I was to meet a female, the first thing I'm going to ask is how many kids you want to have. How many kids you think we can raise to girl? How many kids you think we could be responsible for? She say 2, we work with 2.
What if she got 6?
No, hold up. Like I said, depending on this, because here's the thing. The kids have their ideology, so do her, so do the baby fathers. Did you just hear what I just broke down? I'm a one-man army going against that. I'm going to lose every time because when I sit up there and try to come in there and say, hey, this will work out for us, if they ain't agreeing with the program, guess what? They resenting the program. They bucking the system.
This ain't right, man. This ain't right. Hit that share button. Hit that like button.
He said that's because big chicks implode like they submarines when they suck. Yo,
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Hey yo, be his peace at home, girl. You know what I'm saying? Be his peace, man. That's all. That's all I got. You want to get some game today? I gave you some game, man. Be his peace, man. Cause if you ain't his peace, man, he find his peace somewhere.
Yep. That's why I keep saying, see, okay, here's the thing, right? Ask yourself this. I always tell people, break down your day. How many hours you sleep? We're going to use you as an example. You sleep how many hours?
About 3, 4.
Okay. So you got 20 hours left. What are you doing with the rest of those 20 hours?
Oh, I don't know.
The average person sleeps.
What I'll do is, I'll be at home. I don't know. I'll be moving around. I'll be here tending my dogs. I'm moving around, definitely.
The point
I can't stay stationary.
The point that I'm making is the average person could sleep from 5 to 6 hours to 8, 5 to 8 hours, right? That's 1/3 of the day.
That's a long.
You
That's a
going to
broke
work-
motherfucker.
You going to work 8 to 10 hours of the day. How much time do you have to yourself? Not you per se. I'm talking about the individuals.
Wow, a lot. Yeah.
See, this is why I said when you put it in a perspective, like one of the things I tell people that work, I bet, you know what? Don't look at how much money you're spending. Look how much you make hourly and look how much you're spending because you're not spending your hourly wage on what you're doing. If my haircuts, if I don't make $40 an hour and my haircuts cost 40,
Yeah,
that's 2 or 3 hours I just
Yeah.
spent for one situation.
One cut. That's just to look fly. They pay $40. You know what I'm saying? That's that. See, you gotta pay attention. But hit that share button, hit that like button, man. I'm gonna move on, man. And yo, did you hear about they dropped the charges?
For the kid that shot his
teenager.
mom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, there's a lot of people that's mad, and there's a lot of people that's. How do you feel about it?
Well, I'm gonna ask you this. As a young man, what are we raised to protect our moms? This dude was wailing on his mom. He didn't. Guess what? He didn't show self-control and discipline. He could have stopped at any time. You being aggressive. What was the kid seeing? His mom. Now what happened? Okay, I got a better question for people. What happened if that man killed his mom and he ain't do nothing?
And I understand that. And I'm.
Good morning, Daryl.
I'm gonna agree with you to that percent, but I'm gonna ask you this though.
Go ahead.
What was a 14-year-old doing with a gun?
That Chicago beat.
What was a 14-year-old doing with a gun?
That's Chicago. Did he go to the car? Because his mom told him to go to the car.
Because she knew he had the gun on him. That's what I believed. I believe she knew he had the gun on him, and she was telling him to go to the car. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, I didn't even know it was Chicago, so that's probably why he had the gun on him. That answers my question.
Listen, what's the roughest area you lived in?
Roughest area I lived in Providence?
No, I'm just worldwide. Well, you've been in prison, so you already know that's a whole different animal. When I lived in Philly, do you know the rules of North Philly? You couldn't go there unless somebody knew you.
Oh yeah, I know there's certain rules like that in countries, like in Puerto Rico. You gotta know somebody in certain projects and stuff.
Philly was so poor, but North Philly was even. You knew you was in North Philly.
That's where Freeway's from.
Huh?
North Philly.
Who?
In the Freeway.
Yeah. Anybody that knows North Philly would tell you how poor it is and how much of a jungle it is. You don't know who's strapped up. It's not. See, when you're trying to survive, and I keep saying survival is not about an age. Survival is about living. So again, his mom's getting wailed on by a. How old was the dude wailing on his mom?
Oh, I don't even know, man. That nigga, he. I'm not saying nobody deserves to die, but man, he shouldn't have did that. Man. That's what happens. You hit a woman.
He looks strong. So now I'm a 14-year-old kid. If I went on there and he pounced on me, guess what he did? He neutralized the threat. That's what they would say.
Yeah, but he from what I'm hearing, he followed him out of there and kept shooting him.
Oh, somebody said I believe the gun was registered to his mom. That's why she said go to the car.
Oh, if that's the case, that's well, yeah. Oh, yeah, he's good. He went and grabbed the strap.
See, there's no way in the hell I would have went to my car. My mother told me I'll definitely listen to my mother 100. But at the moment, that's no for me. And her would have been getting beat up together. He said we would have been getting beat up together. That's why I said if they say each situation.
Oh, she texted him and told him to bring him the gun. Dunn said she texted him and she told him to bring him the gun.
Oh, see? Okay.
Oh, wow.
See, that's why I say you got to put these in a proper perspective, because when you don't get the full story, you just look at the results of the story. Guess what we're doing? We're speculating on the results. But when you get the full story.
No, that's why I asked, what was the 14, what was the story with the gun? That's all now I understand. I didn't say that he was, I didn't say he was wrong. I was just saying, well, I said I agree with you 100%. If somebody was hitting my mother or my sister, they'd be dead too.
Listen, my cousin. I don't know if I told you the story. In New York, my cousin, right? His brother's not his cousin. His brother was selling drugs. And him and a rival drug dealer, they got into a fight.
Oh, she was on the phone with the son the whole time.
See, the story is gonna always come clearer and always gonna come clearer. But
so he's hearing everything in the store that's going on, because he's sitting outside the door. You can see him sitting outside the door. When he seen that nigga hit his mother the first time, that's when he came in right and shot that nigga.
See, I didn't see the story. I just heard about it, and I know a lot of people got their opinion. But the reason why I was telling the story of my cousin, my drug dealer cousin, he was in the streets. My other cousin, we thought he was gay or something, but he stayed rollerblading. He was to himself. But that drug dealer dude had clout. So what he was doing was threatening my family. I wasn't out there with that. Mm-hmm. the cousin that we thought wasn't about it
Yeah.
was strapped up. So when dude ran up on him, it wasn't bam, laid him down. They let it ride as self-defense, but in New York, because he had a gun that wasn't registered, he had to do 10 years for the gun.
For the gun, yeah.
But he got no time for the body.
And that's like, that's like one of my topics I also wanted to ask you. I want to move on because I know it's time consuming, and I need to get to this question because this is deep. So I've been sitting with a lot of I sat with a few workers that work with the special needs.
I used to do that.
I know. One of them I think work with you. Now, there's a problem in our special need field. And I'm going to tell you what's going on. What's going on is, for one, right, Dante? They're not hiring men. There's not a lot of men. Now, imagine all girls trying to handle. Imagine if you were slightly retarded and you got all this strength. So one of these girls just wanted me to explain this to you.
Okay.
One of the guys that she works with at her house, he is very violent child. It's all girls there. In all of these houses, it's all girls there. And there's these big dudes that violent child. And where's the men at? That's why I asked these women. And then it's crazy because somebody I know it happened to. So then now that's why I'm really talking about it. Because somebody I know it happened to. When I was talking, no, she didn't get hurt. She said, yo, I don't let this guy get close to me. But I'm telling you, I'm in fear for my life sometimes.
Listen, let me tell you something.
And they told me that you work with them, you know the experience,
I know
you know
their
how
strength.
strong they are. Yes.
Oh
and they
my
said, yo, can you ask Dante on your show so we can get the owners of these? We gotta get lights. And these people are getting paid peanuts, man.
Yeah, listen.
Yo, people, I'm gonna say this right now. There's a lot of people bamboozling the system in my community. Everybody's robbing. These people should be paid money, man. Why are these people not being paid money? These people put their lives. These people are throwing around their feces.
Listen,
And they're getting paid minimum wage almost.
these people could bite your finger off or whatever.
Yes.
They listen.
Where's the awareness to this, man? Where's the awareness to this? I'm going to speak up for all the sisters that are working in that field.
She got a degree, right?
I don't know. I sat with a couple of them. I think it was like 4 of them.
Depending on where you work, if you don't have the right paperwork, they won't let you work there. That's one. So most women have a degree because they like education. Number 2, the higher ups, that's a whole different beast. That's a whole different animal. If the higher ups feel like they can't control you, they want people that they can control. Most of them feel like they can't control men. Like,
So that's why they don't hire men.
that's one of the reasons why they ain't gonna say it, but that's one of the reasons.
But see, that's what our problem is, man. And I got to say this again. Yo, we don't hire more men in our schools. Yo, you don't think we need more men as teachers?
We need more men, period, because I told you, women are nurtured. See, women are calm down there, baby, whatever. Men are like, yo, you know what? Enough of that talking.
Yeah,
I ain't
playing that.
One of the kids, like, yo, there was this kid, he turned 21, right? And they missed me with all that bull. They brought him to our program, right? And they was trying to sell me this, oh, he's a nice kid, this. And I'm just listening to this bull like, okay, yeah. So if he's so nice, why y'all brought him here?
Yeah, he ain't that nice.
So you know what I did? I took one of the staff. I said, tell me the real story. They was like, yo, this dude is a beast. This dude is a beast. He's a monster, yo. Let me tell you what this dude used to do. And yo, now me, in my prime working out, I was 225 strong. This kid just turned 21. And these dudes are like, I don't know where they get this strength. I don't know where they get this strength. So this is what he used to do. You can sit him in the living room. And as soon as he look in the staff office, and there's something he want in there, he'll rock you to sleep. He be sitting there. You wasn't paying attention. Go close the door, tear that whole office up. I'm talking about ripping papers, tear it up, look like it was a tornado.
How much was you getting an hour?
At that particular job, I think it was 11.
Now, are y'all crazy? But y'all paid Joe Smo to get napkins $22.
Listen, let me tell you. So now I started dealing with a one-on-one. The reason why he came to the program because his mother and sister, he used to wreck shop on them. Like he used to go berserk. I told his mother, I promise you, I'm gonna get that man back to your house. Watch. So
Straightened it right out.
You know what I used to do? I said, I'm gonna go home with him. Get in the house. Now he's not verbal. So as soon as he had to make this loud noise, he's like, "Arr!" As soon as I heard his sister used to break out. She like, that's not
God.
cute. So I had to pick up on it because when she broke out, I was like,
God.
so he went to go hit his mother. I grabbed him, threw him against the cabinet. It's like, yo, don't you ever hit no woman. You see, I had to talk to him like, don't you ever hit no woman. I don't care if you understand it or not. Don't you ever hit no woman. And this dude, yo, every time I had to restrain this dude, my body was hurt. Like, it was like there's two grown men fighting. Because I can't hit him. So he's trying to hit me and everything. I had to grab his arms, do all kinds of things, twist him up and everything, put him in the car like, yo. I be sitting there huffing and puffing. And he
Slim said he's certified. Damn.
Me too.
Hey, yo, shout out to my big brother, Damon. Hey, Dame. Hey, yo, Dame, man, I didn't know you were certified in that, man.
No, you have to be certified.
Hey, yo, Dame, man, they need you in this field, man. Hey, yo, these women in these houses is fighting with these dudes.
He
man.
said Christ is certified.
These
So
dudes is, yo, and they getting paid peanuts, man. Yo, you can't, but you can't walk out on them. How can they walk out on a mental retarded?
you have to have a heart.
Yes.
Okay, so now check it
That's
out.
what I'm saying. Most of these people that got hearts, and that's what one of these girls said. She was like, "Yo, these kids don't. I know they don't really know no better. You know what I'm saying?" But
Now imagine going through all of that, and then you coming home to a chaotic environment. See how your show comes in full circle?
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what a person is going through and experiencing. So you're going through that at work, and then you gotta go home and wrestle with people.
yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's nuts.
When you gonna get peace? But one of the things when I used to train people, because I used to train managers and stuff, I used to tell them, one, you and your staff have to be on the same page. So one of the things I would tell the females, y'all have to be on the same page. Y'all have to come up with a game plan within yourself. If your management ain't helping you, within your own team, come up with a game plan. Because I had a game plan for my house. That's why my house was running well, and they kept giving us all the worst of the worst. Damien, I can feel you because they gave us the worst of the worst. We used to be an independent living house. We was doing so well that everybody was going home. They gave us people that couldn't go home. And they knew they was never going home. But we still had the house running. So you have to be on the same page. You have to have a program.
All right, so first and foremost, you see the game he's giving you. He's telling you, yo. All right, there's a staff, there's the leadership, but then there's you guys at the house. So there's the house manager. So you as the house manager supposed to say, yo, we're gonna run it our way.
Yes.
We're gonna make sure everybody gets money, that everybody gets their paycheck. Everybody needs more hours. We're gonna work together here. We're gonna split the hours up amongst everybody. But respect is needed amongst all of us.
Correct.
And this is how we're gonna run these kids. Fuck this curriculum.
Yeah,
this curriculum
yeah.
here. We're not
Stay
doing
within
this.
it.
Stay within it.
But
yo,
come up with your own thing.
Own game plan that we're gonna protect these kids. And for the most part, protect yourself.
Yes,
You
protect
understand
one
what I'm
another.
saying? And you gotta protect your sanity.
Yeah.
You can't let that job bring you home and bring you to where you're going crazy.
Separate your one of the things with me, home don't exist when I'm at work. Work doesn't exist when I'm at home.
Mm-hmm.
Because if it bleeds over, there's a chance you might well out on one of them kids because them kids can get you to that point. But like I said, if you got a good program within the structure, guess what? One of the things that these kids want that they never had was structure. Once you give them a certain thing, like
A dialogue. Once you give them a certain dialogue or something to fall by.
see what they like.
Yeah.
Like they might like playing cards. Have it within their program to play cards with somebody.
Dominoes or something.
Yeah, anything like video games.
Find out what they like.
Music, like they might like music. Put music on a certain television program. See, you have to find out what it is that you could make this child enjoy for themselves. Give them a sense of belonging for themselves. Don't just tell them what they should be doing, because like, yo, it's just like us. We don't want to be told what we're doing. And here's the worst part, because they don't know how to communicate. Like when they in pain, they might be telling you they in pain and you might not get it. So you might be feeling upset or angry for that reason when they trying to tell you something that you should be able to read within them.
Hey, shout out to my big brother Dre. He works in that field. And Dre, I forgot, Dre always, he just said it just now. The pay sucks.
It does.
You gotta really be in it for the love. So shout out to everybody that works in that field, because I know you guys really do it for the love. The pay really sucks. You know what I'm saying? And we gotta try to get them guys some money.
Now, see, now here's the thing. In order to get money on the inside, you're gonna have to get outside resources. Because the resource, especially if you work, hey Dre, do you work for a private organization? Because the private organizations are the worst. Their rules are even worse. Because I worked that one for 9 years, never called out, never was late. Do you know they fired me because I got another job and I couldn't go to that job as much as they needed me to go? They didn't even give me a warning, and they just fired me. You know how I knew I was fired? When I was just like, how did I lose my what's that thing called? Healthcare.
Healthcare.
I was like, how did I lose my healthcare?
Oh, they
And
took
it said,
healthcare back.
and it said you've been fired. But I was working for a bigger company, so I was like, wow. And when I went to go talk to him, guess what? No, remember, 9 years.
See, he gave his loyalty for 9
Oh.
years, and that's how they repaid him back. That's sad.
What up, Benny?
I got a question, man. You've been punching me in the face for a while. Do you think that the black men and women are respected in the world? And if no, how can we change that narrative?
All right. You want the truth or a lie?
Oh, I need the truth, baby.
Okay, I'm going to give you the truth. All right. When you turn on the television, right, what do we see a lot of?
A white woman.
No, talk about black women acting up.
Oh, yeah.
Calling us animals.
Representing us terribly. Yes, we look terrible.
Okay, now, I can understand there's white women that do the same thing, but they're not showing that narrative, correct? So we're on the same page, right?
No, they're not.
So now, if you keep giving them a reason to show this narrative, they're going to keep putting us in the light that we're a bunch of animals, correct?
100%. That's
So,
why I asked that. Yes.
so until we stop showing that we're not these animals, they're going to keep painting the narrative that, look, see, this is why we treat them the way we treat them. So now the question has to be to the women, why do you act this way? I don't want to just assume it's for attention. What is it that what's the end game of what you're doing? Right? Where's this?
Good morning,
getting us?
Vanessa.
Until we have that answer, we don't know why they're doing what they do. Okay, like another thing, what do they always show? Them going in weave shops and stealing weave. Now, how you think them business owners feel when that happens?
That's, most of them leave. I seen a few of them say, you know what, I'm out of here. I'd rather go to East Greenwich or Foster Gloucester.
Yeah. So again, that's what I was sitting up there saying. It's like until we stop doing the behaviors that they could record us doing, we're just gonna be looking like animals because they're gonna use that footage against us. So remember,
And the reason why I said this is because I said the world, because in the world's like we look terrible. Not just the United States.
right?
And that's like I read something, right, Benny? And I'm gonna tell you this. This is real. How can we? Did my mic go off?
No, your mic, you're green light.
All right.
No, you're good.
How can we scream Black Lives Matter, and it's always blacks killing blacks?
Right.
I've always said that. Yes.
But we're quick to scream Black Lives Matter. Why would somebody scream Black Lives Matter, but go out and kill a black man?
I never understood that.
I can't understand that.
No, I can't even put my finger on it, bro.
So people do things the way they do. I don't know why. I don't know why and what, but you know what I'm saying?
We do know the answer. You know what it is? People don't want to have that conversation. They don't want to address it. And until we address that type of conversation, we're never going to have progression. See, one of the things.
Trap.
Yeah.
Trap. How do you see this changing? How about that?
I see it changing because I see our women bossing up. I see our women tired of the younger generation sitting there twerking and acting all crazy at birthday parties. I see some of the older women now stepping up, grabbing their daughters, grabbing their nieces, grabbing them, saying, "Yo, you're not gonna be doing that." You know what I'm saying? And I see women now trying to raise their daughters not to be twerking, and because what happens if a woman don't respect herself, nobody else is gonna respect her.
Correct.
So that's the moral of the story. So if we get our women to start respecting themselves, then the world's gonna respect them. You understand what I'm saying? But if our women are not respecting themselves, Benny, I can't tell her, I can't force a woman not to show her pussy and her ass all over social media. I can't force a woman to not be to be revealing everything, man. I can't do that.
Look at Shorty that was just with Zion. Yo, if Zion gave you paper, he did that. That should have been behind closed doors. So why she putting it out in the forefront?
Why would you bring up? She's clout chasing.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm meaning by okay. This man, you was with this NBA player, and he's right. She is clout chasing. See, that's a behavior. If you exhibiting that behavior, guess what the world is showing? That's all they want is attention and money.
Yeah. So her daughter, just like the Kardashians, right?
No, I noticed, fellas. I noticed that they think all we need is a little bit of TV to show us in a certain light, and that's all they're going to give us. Like, give them crumbs. They'll be fine with that.
Right.
They think we'll settle for anything.
Yeah, there you go.
But hey, Benny, listen, 1 second before you go, Benny. The Kardashians, right? You see how they're marketing their whole family to be like sex symbols?
Yes, sir.
The daughters, what do you think them little daughters are gonna be when they grow up? That's a shame. They're gonna be money hungry women that are going after celebrities. Remember I told you that on the No Longer Trap podcast, you heard that here first. So 10, 15 years from now when you hear such and such Jenner, such and such
She already
Kardashian.
been with ball players.
I'm talking about the babies.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Ben Simmons, Devin Booker.
Has something to do with money. Everybody she's been with has something to do with money.
The other ones with Travis Scott,
That's crazy.
even though she's a billionaire or have a billionaire company.
You know, she's a billionaire. She make her own money, yeah. She's doing it.
That's
So,
crazy.
fellas, I'm appreciate you guys, man. I got to get back in this attic, man, before the temperature reach 140. But I love and appreciate you guys. You guys already know, man.
No doubt.
You already know.
Hey, Benny.
Trap, man.
Hey, Benny, check it out.
Listen,
Hey, Benny.
man.
Hey, listen to this, Benny. Hey, Benny, when you gonna come over here and smoke a blunt with me, Benny? Hey, the day I get Benny to smoke a blunt with me, some of this gas over here, this fucking gas.
That's all for you, man. You enjoy, man. All I need is a Snicker, a Little Debbie Swiss roll, and a 2-liter Pepsi. There you go.
Okay.
He always, see, he's one of them dudes. He always want to get dudes high that don't get high. Like he want to pop that cherry or something.
Nah, man, you know what it is? Because a lot of women don't want to deal with you either.
Don't deal with me. I don't care.
Let's talk about it.
Oh, we about to get it in. Like,
Hey, yo,
hold
Benny.
on, let's
Hey,
go.
Benny, hold on, Benny. I got to get it in this because they've been wanting me to tell them this.
Go ahead.
But I didn't want this to be. I told them, because I'm going to tell you my view on it. But they said, Trap, do you like being with a female that don't smoke weed? No. No.
I'm the opposite. No,
It's uncomfortable.
See, he don't want to smoke. Listen, first of all, people, first thing first, everybody have a preference. It's like if a black woman says she don't want to be with black men. I'm not gonna argue with that. That's your preference.
Yeah, because you don't smoke. You're making her uncomfortable. She's not in her
So
element.
what? The first question I ask is if you smoke. If you smoke, we're good.
Yeah, because she can't smoke in your car.
Oh, you damn right you ain't smoking in my car. You ain't smoking in my house either.
That's why she don't want to be with you.
Wait.
Hey, Benny, that's why they don't want to be with
Benny,
you.
hold up. Time out. Listen.
They don't want to be with you because of them rules. You got too many rules.
It's not about I got too many. First of all, I don't smoke, so why the hell I want you smoking in my house?
Yeah, but you got too many. That's why, why you going to take away somebody else's
I'm
comfortability?
not, listen, Your comfortability is with whoever you want to be with that smokes.
Hey, man, you with somebody that shoots up. How about that? Come on, man.
Nah, Benny, I don't want to hear that shit. Hey, yeah, these two weirdos, they don't smoke.
No, hold on,
They
wait,
don't
time
smoke.
out.
They
You
don't
see, I
smoke.
called us weirdos because, yo.
They don't smoke. They don't smoke. Hey, yo, people that don't
if
smoke
we
are
called
all
y'all
weirdos.
dust heads or weed heads, then we judge you.
Nah,
You see?
we are.
No, but again, that's
Yeah.
your preference.
Hey, but yeah, I'm definitely a weed head. But what I'm saying is, Benny, listen. Hey, to a girl, you know what she says to you? I'm gonna say what the girls don't want to tell you. So they're in the car with you, right?
Yep.
So when they got their blunt, they know they can't light it in the car. They go, this weirdo, man. I gotta get out this car.
Yo.
Yeah, I swear to God, that's what they say. Ask the females right now that smoke weed. Ask them.
You know what? Okay.
Ask them, do they say that, Dante? I guarantee you they be like, man, I gotta get away from this dude.
Hold up, Benny, what you say?
I got him say, yo, could you pull over real quick so I can take a couple puffs and get back in?
No, that's my thing. It's like, go puff outside.
Oh, so now you got this pretty girl still there clucking her shoes in the rain. It's cool. Zipping out a joint. Get the fuck out of here.
Listen.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Yo, okay. Hey, Trap, listen. There's someone for everybody in this world.
Hey, Dante, listen.
There's
You can't do that to women.
No, there's someone for everybody in this world. We have standards and preference for a reason. If you choose to live a certain lifestyle you want to live, it's like a girl that's selling her body. Or strippers. I'm not going to tell you to stop stripping.
No, that's a different scenario.
It
man.
ain't different. Come on now.
Hey, yo, he don't want no girl that smokes in his car. He don't want no girl that smokes in his house. You got to spray yourself 3 times with some cologne he gave you that he got from Bath and Body, right? And before you got to brush your teeth 3 times, right? You have to have a certain kind of gum that he got exported from China, right? That kills all smoke breath. Yeah, he got a lot of rules with this guy.
Listen.
That's why girls don't want to date you.
They're
They're saying, I don't want to smoke. He don't smoke.
And guess what? It's fine with me. I dated a lot of women that didn't smoke. And guess what? We was happy at the moment.
This guy.
Listen, you smoke. It's like if a female said, I don't want to date a guy that drinks. That's a preference.
How about this though, fellas? If they smoke, is there something called smoking too much?
Wait, say again?
What if they smoke too much? You know what I mean? That could be a problem. Like every 20 minutes, 15 minutes, like, nah, hold up, that's smoking too much. I think you smoke the whole up.
Hey, man, that's called a repetitive smoker, man. You like that word, Benny? He's a repetitive smoker, man. Ain't nothing wrong with somebody that lights up. You want me to light up a cigarette like that?
I can tell you fellas right now, I'm getting ready to go, and I'm going to hit you with a big word. I got to go put something encapsulated in R38 inside of a ceiling.
Hey,
That
Benny.
sounds difficult.
You go on, do your thing. Be safe over there, Benny. We love you over here, man. Be safe, Benny.
I'm smoking a ceiling just for you, Trav. How about that?
All right, do that. Just be careful. Hey, Benny, be careful up there, brother. I love you, man. We love you over here at the No Longer Trap podcast. We already know, man. I love you for calling in, man. Thank you, brother.
All right.
Hey, yo, man, that's my hour, man.
Oh, hold on. You don't forget. You forgot about the kid stuff. But if you can't just jump off that. You can't just jump off that first before you go to.
No, cuz we're going. I need you tonight.
What's tonight?
I'm gonna explain that off the air.
Okay. Well, hold on. Earlier we talked about people preference of dating people with children, right?
Yes.
People have preference of dealing with somebody. It's like certain women will mess with married men, certain men will mess with married women. It's
He
called
didn't get his point across
No,
earlier.
it's called.
I want you to think of this word.
Yup.
It's called re-innovating. You're re-innovating something that was said earlier, right?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to step my vocabulary up, so I'm trying to make sure that I'm using words in the right context.
Go ahead.
So you're trying to re-innovate with something that said earlier, right? Because it dawned on you that, you know what I'm saying, your answer, your rebuttal wasn't
Just because I don't smoke doesn't mean it's right or wrong. That's your
No,
preference.
I didn't say that, but I'm talking about the comfortability of the woman.
Listen, again, when I approach a female, right,
Yeah.
I ask her
Do
questions.
you smoke?
I ask her questions.
What if she's fine and she smokes weed?
Then she just fine and smoke weed.
But
She ain't
wa-
gotta be my lady.
You know,
Let
but
me
she
be my
wants
else's lady.
she wants to smoke in your car.
Nah, you're not, dude. When you see my car, ain't nobody smoking in my car. I got something. Nah, ain't nobody smoking. I'm not even smoking in my car. I won't even drink in my car. You talk about smoking in it.
Yeah, but why? Cause she smoke in the bathroom at your house?
Nah, my joint is fully carpet, yo. You taking your shoes off when you walk in my crib. Shoes coming off.
Hey, hold on.
You better have some clean
nigga.
socks.
All right, cause she stay out in the hallway.
She can go outside.
No, in the hallway.
She can go outside.
No, in the hallway.
Is it the kids or the smoke? Hey, listen, just
In
say
the
it.
hallway.
She says it's the kid. Listen,
In the hallway, Dante.
in the hallway.
Yeah.
Nah, you ain't smoking in my hallway either.
Hold up. Hey, Dante, what about in the kitchen?
Oh, no. That's still in the house. Yo, he just said women don't want to date me because I don't smoke. Good.
Hey, yo, hold on. But what about in the basement?
Basement? Nah. Cause yo, these travel up. You know that, right? These travel up, so it's gonna travel up.
Hey, yo, you hear this shit, women? Yo, are you women hearing this shit? Yo, I know you's gonna get them trapped. Yo,
She said, "Dad, he better go date a nun."
yeah, man. Yo, listen. Nah, man, fuck that.
I've
man.
been with a lot of women
Nah,
that don't
fuck
smoke. What
that.
are you talking about?
Fuck that, Dante.
Hey, yo.
So she gotta go stand out in the cold like this and smoke her jizzy.
I don't date women that smoke.
No.
So what's the difference?
She's fine, Dante. You like her.
Listen.
You like her. You're dating her. She's nice. She's sexy. She got a good appeal to her. This is her unwind. She likes to get high. She wants to go out. She wants to light up in your crib. She want, hey, Dante, could she go in the bathroom and turn the fan on?
In my house? Negative. Negative.
Hey, Dante.
Yo, Diva said Dante don't want no smoke.
Hey, Dante. Hey, Dante.
Yo,
Hey,
talk.
shout out to Miss Diva. Hey, yo, no bullshit, man. Hey, yo, I don't know what's going on with Dante, man. But, yo, everybody, man, he's high as shit right now, right? Because I'm high as shit.
Sober. I told you, you know when I'm high,
Hey, yo, listen to me.
I'll be laying next to them dogs or something.
Hey, yo, let me tell you something. If you won't let a woman light up a blunt in your pantry, your bathroom, your dining room, you said even in the basement. What? Oh, all right, the attic.
Listen. Trap, listen. That's why God invented you. They can come over your house and smoke. No problem. They go in your car and
Hey, yo.
smoke. No problem.
You won't let him smoke in the attic. Hey, yo, Dante, what if we're on a road trip, right? And we're going to Florida. What if we're going to Florida, Dante? Can we light up in your shit?
Well, I'm not driving. We in y'all car.
No. We're in your car. You're the car. Your car. You're in that nice ass car.
Hey, guess what we're gonna do? Pull over?
It's cold.
Pull over.
It's a snowstorm.
Listen. Then guess what? You better have an edible. you better pop an edible.
Hey, yo, what about a hookah pen?
Listen, I got peanut butter interior.
What about?
Peanut butter interior. I don't want no ashes to ashes, no dust to dust, nothing.
All right, what about a hookah pen?
Listen, no.
Not even a hookah pen?
No. Being in his house is like being in the ACI.
Yeah, man. Hey, yo, people. Hey, yo, I thank y'all for tuning in.
Hold
I'll
up,
see y'all
yo,
tomorrow.
hold up. Before we
What?
go, cause see this dude.
Hey, yo, hold up. Oh, nah, because we was going to do that tonight on here.
And
But check it out. So
Listen.
Dante is a part of the committee. So,
Even if I wasn't,
so listen. So everybody on my committee is donating $100 to our camping trip. So we're going to start off with our money. With our own money, we're going to start off with, right? And that's going to be just, because I told you there ain't going to be nothing left in this account after we're done with this camping trip, because we're going to make sure these kids have the best camping trip they ever had in their life. We're going to bring out the bells and whistles.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody that's gonna be a part of that. Everybody that's the volunteers that reached out to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be announcing the tonight. I hope y'all true. I'll be on for like 15, 20 minutes. I'm gonna come on real quick. So if you see me on real quick, I wanna be announcing the date, what we're gonna be going on, and I'm gonna be announcing the committee. You understand what I'm saying? And that them members right there, and I'm gonna tell you how to get in touch with people. I'm gonna give you their handles and shit, and I'm gonna tell you who's directing traffic to what. Everybody's gonna be accountable to do something. You understand what I'm saying? And this is how we're gonna start off. We start off like this, like this. It's $1. It's $1. That's $1. You understand what I'm saying? That's how.
No, that's yours. But
You know what I'm saying? That's how we're gonna start it off. That's how it go. That's how it starts off right there. That's gonna go on the account, the treasurer on the committee. You understand what I'm saying? He's gonna take the bread. We're gonna make sure everything is official here, bro. We don't need these people on top of us. We just need us respecting each other and everybody just loving the kids. Cause if everybody's doing this out of the heart, we ain't gotta worry about nobody stealing. You feel me, Dante? We ain't got to worry about nobody doing no. These kids are going to get the best experience, man. This is going to be the best 4 days of these kids' lives. You know what I'm saying? Because like I told you, when these kids come back from this trip, they're going to learn something. They're going to know something, Dante. You know what I'm saying? They're going to, whether they learn how to rap, they learn how to write, they learn how to, they learn something about life.
learn how to level up.
Yes, they're going to, yo, guess what?
What?
The Level Up Camping Trip. Oh, God. The No Longer Trap Leveled Up Camping Trip, man. Hey, Dante just named it. So everybody that wanted to ask me to name it, Dante just did it right there. It's called the No Longer Trap Leveled Up Camping Trip, because you know why? Each and every one of these kids is going to level up. And you know who else is going to level up?
We are.
We are.
See?
We're going to level up because we're going to learn from these kids, too. These kids are going to teach us. We're going to learn from these kids. We're going to learn because there's a lot of things that the parents are not sitting down with these kids and they're not learning. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to sit them down. We're going to hear them out. You understand what I'm saying, Dante? We're going to take walks with them. You know what I'm saying? It builds. And we're going to learn, and we're going to see what bothers them. You understand what I'm saying? Because they might be going through something at home or at school, or you understand what I'm saying, in the neighborhood. You know what I mean?
Right.
So tap in, man. If you ain't tapped in already, man, tap in, man. If your kid ain't tapped in, it's from 13 to 18. 13 to 17, I mean. I ain't taking no grown ass. I will take you. I ain't going to lie. You know what I'm saying? You grown. This is to everybody, man. 13 and up. You know what I'm saying? You want to come out here. If you're just a father, you're just a brother that just wants to come camping, this camping trip is welcome to anybody in my city. So don't think this is just open to the children. There's some adults that want to go camping and get some wisdom to these children. I'm with it. Let's go. But I just want to tell everybody, if you're going to come to this trip, you are going to volunteer some wisdom, some help, some grill work, some help putting up tents. You ain't going to just sit around and this ain't a camping trip like that. You can go get on another camping trip. You know what I'm saying? I just need somebody that's going to volunteer their time. You ain't got to be the strong. You ain't even got to lift nothing. Your wisdom might be needed. You understand what I'm saying, Dante? Because there's some people that got physical injuries. They can't help with tents and making the fires, but they can help flipping a burger. They can help, you know, understand what I'm saying? So tap in if you ain't tapped in. I got a lot of volunteers already, but we ain't never full of volunteers, because volunteers, that's wisdom. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of wisdom. So I'll see y'all.
Hold up before you play that. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to hear this directly. Mm-hmm. Do you know how many people recognize me on your show and how much I get approached?
Absolutely, man, because they already know the No Longer Trap podcast is where they want to be.
That's one. Number two, and I let this person, if they want their presence to be known, they want their presence to be known. Do you know I got approached by a woman who owns her own house, have no kids, and guess what else she don't do?
What?
Smoke! And the defense rests.
She don't smoke?
She don't smoke.
Oh.
And I've been to a house she don't smoke.
So that's a good fit.
We chill. I'm just saying in general. No, that's what I'm saying. I'm a chill person. See? No kids, don't smoke.
Hey yo,
They
check it
out
out.
there.
Hey yo, tomorrow you gonna hear I got the new trap, No Longer Trap podcast anthem. It's coming in tomorrow, man. I got it in right now, but I didn't get the download it into the computer. Shout out to my brother Just Chill for putting it down for me. Him and Espionage, I know my brothers was out there in Atlanta putting it down for me. Yo, soon as Dante heard it, he said,
Yeah, that's
you heard? So I'm gonna premiere it tomorrow. You gotta check it out. No Longer Trap podcast anthem. Tomorrow it's the city, man. You gotta check it out, man. I'm gonna premiere it. Hey yo, Just Chill. You know we gotta do a video. Hey yo, Noob Gordy. You know we gotta do a video. Hey yo, man. Real talk, man. This is some real talk in this song. You gotta hear it. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. So you gotta check it out tomorrow. It'll be aired and ready tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So when you hear it come on, you already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna run it a few times tomorrow. So get used to it. You heard? Thousands. Shout out to TJ Sauce.
Go ahead. What is it? What's the hook?
Huh?
La la.
Na 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 na. La 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 la.
And shout out all them care workers out there.
Hey, like I told you, man, if you ain't subscribed, subscribe, man, because next week's All Subscribers Week. I'm taking it to YouTube next week. All questions to YouTube. Oh, yeah. We're going to YouTube. We're going to light it up. We're going to light it up. We're going to YouTube next week, baby. So if you ain't a subscriber, hit that link right now. Go subscribe right now to No Longer Trap Podcast. We go live on Instagram. We doing it. We doing it big. Whoa. Yo, it's all love and respect. Stay healthy.
Everyone that tuned in.
Thank everybody. I'll see y'all next Wednesday. For Wisdom Wednesdays, you already know, man.
And bring your questions in. Let's
Bring your
chop it up.
questions in, man. Let's chop it up, man. You heard? Oh, I got a special guest that wants to meet you next week. She don't even want to tell me. She got a lot of questions for you. Let's see if you can show up on time. And you can ask Dante them $1 million questions you got. Let's do it.
Off air
You know
or
what I'm
on
saying?
air?
On air.
Okay.
On air. They rated X questions and everything. I told her I don't know about none of them kind of questions. You got to ask him. You know what I'm saying? So shoot your shot. Let's get it.